Hey guys, so this is another first impressions video. This time is for Zhu-Yan. And yeah, another hero that has everything we've been asking for. A red hero for a very long time is here, but at a price. And when I say price, it's a price. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and there's actually a lot to unwrap on her actually. So we're just gonna go to her ability there. So average, that's pretty nice. Deals 480 damage to the target enemy and deals a small amount of damage to the nearby enemies. That is nice. Also reduces the target and nearby enemies' attack and defense by 20%. Okay, I'm pretty sure we already have a 4-star that lowers the attack. I think it's the same faction. I don't remember her name. But defense, this is the first time we've on red we were able to lower defense. So this is huge. If you're playing high level, you will know that red heroes don't need to lower defense. They're like, yeah, they're so brutal with the damage. So they don't actually need it. Adding this hero here, that is pretty insane. So anyway, converts 4 non-red Naya stones into Infernal stones, which deals 160% extra damage to the target when matched. That is cool, very very cool. And right off the bat, 4, that is super cool. This is not like Wukong that if you activate him, you'll just get 1 stone if he's not +5. So yeah, we're getting 4 right off the bat, which is freaking amazing. And for the Defender, restores 20 mana to all red allies and reduces their attack cooldown by 2. We're going to talk about that in a second, because this is actually relevant in her situation. Well, and if she's +5, we're going to talk about that in a second. So, +1, when matching Infernal Stones, there is a 33% chance to deal extra damage equal to 100% of skill damage to the target and deal a small amount of damage to nearby enemies. This is not bad. It's like every 3 stones I match, there's one of them is going to do double damage. But I've never been a fan of coin tosses, so I don't think this is super powerful. Just being +0 is enough. So if you get a +0, you can ignore this one. Not necessary in my opinion. But if you get it, congrats. It's you're gonna get extra damage 1/3 of the time. And +2 is the usual 10%. Now this is the really juicy one, guys. Enhanced skill steals. This time it doesn't just put the attack, it steals an additional 20% attack from the target up to 1,000. So pretty much her original ability is, it says reduces, so now it's gonna steal. So it's gonna steal 20 plus the 20% additional, so it's gonna be 40% up to 1,000. So that is pretty amazing. So she's gonna be a vampire of attack. that is insane. And if you're playing red and fighting against Palmyra, that is pretty insane. Doing 40% less attack is monumental. If you put it on her and then you put it on Thor, that is pretty insane. Yeah, that a lot of people are gonna use this if they have her +3 for sure. And they use 10% for the +4. And this is what I'm talking about. We've been asking for a 5-star Dispel hero for a while now, cause +5 level, no, we don't have a Dispeller, and it's Lynch, and she dies so easily, and we finally get it. But to get it, we need to get her +5. Oh, which is crazy. It's pretty much Bastet all over again. We get something that we really want, but it's in +5. Ah, yeah. But anyhow, Zhu-Yan's skill dispels all buffs on the target, generating one Infernal Stone per buff dispelled, up to 3. This is pretty amazing. So she's pretty much a red single target Elmist in this situation. So in Defender, for each buff dispels, restores 10 mana to all red allies. We're gonna talk about this because this is pretty interesting. So if you, in my opinion, if you have her +5, you are able to put her on defense on the left side because she's a Dispeller. She fills the Dispeller thing, and she goes off. she dispels and gives maximum like 30% extra mana. So that's 30 plus the 20 here. So that's pretty much 50. So that's a bunch of mana. Imagine that you have Thor on your defense team. She goes off. She fills up Thor. Wait a minute. She goes off. She attacks. She dispels, lowers attack and defense, and gives 50 mana to Thor on defense. That is pretty insane, guys. That is pretty freaking insane. So if you're playing in war and you have like 3 defense teams, you can have her as your dispeller on the left side with Thor, and then put your other dispellers like Elmis, Palmyra. You can put her on another team, because if you're building 3 teams, you're missing one good dispeller, and she can feel that if and only if you get her to +5. So as I said, it comes with a price. Oh my god. Okay, so that's for high level play, because that's gonna be pretty insane on defense, if you imagine. I haven't found any footage of somebody doing this, but I know this can actually work. If somebody is brave enough, please do it so I can get that footage and actually show you guys, because that's pretty cool. So anyhow, the other things that I wanted to talk about is that she's pretty good with bosses. Obviously, she has this buff over here. Let me move this over here. Dealing 100 more damage. Damn, that's 100% is a lot of damage. So if you get her +0, go ahead and try to get as high as possible with this, well, before the 5 hours run out. So the results I've got with her is pretty much she's going to do double this. So it's 50%. She's going to do double, then it's going to be half of this, in other words, I think. Yeah. So she's usually going to do 5 million. And Wukong, well, this Wukong is +5 with his weapon. Yeah, this weapon's going to give him 70%, so that's not a fair comparison for sure, but yeah. She's going to do a lot of damage, and with connecting all the stones and things like that, that's going to help the red teams in general. So yeah, she's definitely going to be useful for bosses. That's for sure. And even if they don't have that 100% thing there. Now, something that I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can... Yeah. Alright. I wanted to do a team like if it were free-to-play, or closest to free-to-play that works, in my opinion. So we're gonna attack here with this team, see how we do here. So the idea pretty much is to put Ascanembla here to give attack to her and this guy. He doesn't really need it because he's not a attack hero, but he's gonna give shields to Ask and this guy over here, and this guy is gonna protect these 2 guys. Pretty much that's the idea of the team. So we're gonna see how we actually do here with Zhu-Yan. So if you're doing fleet, and by the way, mine is +0, so it's a good comparison here. Alright, the first one I want to kill is definitely going to be this guy, because if I'm not able to heal, it's going to be a big problem. Let's see here. Look at that, 4 right off the bat at +0. That is crazy, guys. Really, really good. Alright, so a little bit here, as she's +5, so she's going to produce actually more stones. Now look at this, I have the entire board full of stones now. Pretty insane, guys. Boom, look at that, all that damage. Let's see if we can finally kill him here. We're gonna eliminate one by one, see how we can actually do this. 885. That's not bad, actually. Well, this guy, this isn't, she's probably, yeah, this guy's +5, yeah. So that's not going to be easy to take down, but it is the red team. Alright, so let's do 1x to see how much damage her stones actually do. Let's see here, and... Whoa! Okay, those stones actually crit? That is pretty crazy, guys. So the stones crit, and she doesn't have any weapons, because I wanted to make this team as close to the attack of this one. That's really nice. Alright, let's do this a little quicker. Alright. And Palmyra is going to be a problem, but I'm going to show you how to actually kill Palmyra in a second. Look at that. Alright, we're raining down a little bit of stones here, so we're going to open up here. Let's see. Alrighty, here we go. Now we got the buff, and let's see if we can finally finish off this guy. No! Whoopa! There we go. So, let's see if we finally kill this guy. The thing is with shields is that no matter how much damage I do, it's gonna do 50% less damage. So that's something you have to take into account when attacking a shielded enemy there. I'm only trying to kill this guy, but I'd rather just kill this guy as he doesn't have any shields. For now. Let's see how we do here. Oh, that's nice. There we go. This is why it's so important to have Bastet. Even at +0, she can help your red team actually get enough enough juice to actually attack and things like that. See, now we can actually create a crystal here. There we go. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, I didn't even target, it already killed Midas there. Really nice. So we're gonna leave Palmyra last. So you have to make sure that your team is able to survive her attacks. If you're not able to survive, that's not a good idea. Probably better to bring in Thor and... yeah, pretty much Thor. Thor is the best defensive hero on the attack, if you can imagine. Alright, let's try to play a little faster here, cause this guy here... Alright, not connecting. Let me see if I can get another one here. Ah, we didn't. Oh, we actually did. Nice. More stones. Alright, let's try to kill this guy for sure now. Man, I'm missing so much. That's fine. Alright, let's see if they miss. Oh, they did not miss. Well, that was a nice surprise. So anyway, let's do Palmyra. This is how you usually play with Palmyra. I'm gonna do like this. You're obviously gonna activate this guy first, so you actually get more pretty much attack there. Alright. So the idea on killing Palmyra is this. You activate her first, then you pass the turn. Oh, it activated anyway. Oh, man, that is so crazy. It's activated, huh? So let's just use everybody. Let's see if we aren't able to pass the turn, but it's going to activate. The idea was to actually pass the turn, have her debuff run out, and then use the stones. But in this situation, the stones are going to activate anyway, so yeah. So probably better to just leave it as is. Yeah, let's leave it as is here. Oh, come on. It keeps activating. Oh, come on. Let's try one more time, see if we get it. Let me show you here. It's a little bit more. Alright, let's try now. Alright. See, 293, that's a little bit higher. Boom. I guess it didn't work, but that's fine. You get the idea. If you're able to, you may try to do it that way. That actually worked there. Yeah, obviously in the team like this, she's gonna do the most amount of damage because she's not... The other heroes aren't exactly damage dealers, high damage dealers. But yeah, if you make her do the damage, she's gonna bring out a lot of damage there. So that's using her at +0 on PvP. If you want to do her like a high level, you can try, let's see here. You can try something like this. This is my favorite way to actually use red heroes. That is one way to use it, but then you're gonna miss out on Pearl, which is freaking amazing. Yeah, so probably not in the main team. But if you don't have, or if you don't want to use Colette, which is pretty unlikely, you're probably going to want to definitely use her that way. It's for these spells and things like that. That's going to be versus enemies that are not Deet Light, because Deet Light is going to go off, and usually Colette kills him on her own, pretty much. But the main team that I think that she's going to go is on the Volos team. That's the main team I think she's actually going to go in. There, let me see. But you're probably going to need a good hero that raises attack like this one. Or if not, if you don't have all the other heroes I showed you, you can actually use it like this. Have her like this. And maybe even bring in Wukong. I tested Wukong on PvP. They do work excellently together. I can actually show you in a second. Let me see. Let me show you an example here of high level play. 167. It's just to show you guys how that would actually work. But yeah, this combination will actually work really good on the Volos team. But in my experience, straight off, not using Wukong and just using good old Sigmund is really the guy that actually kills everybody, which is pretty awesome. But I'm gonna show you now with Wukong, because it's a good combination here with Alden. Let's see if we can actually... it didn't activate. It's a shame it didn't activate here, but let's just do it anyway. Alright, we're just starting the party right now. Alright. Ooh. So yeah, we're gonna start it right now. Yeah, that's why I love Surtur. So anyway. So we didn't get a lot, but we're gonna do it again. Yikes. Remember that this guy has crit damage, crit stance, and the 48% from Surtur. So yeah, that's gonna do a lot of stuff here. Let me see if I can actually get... I didn't actually get an activation, which is sad. Activation from these two guys. Let's see here. There we go. Finally. Alright, who to kill? Who to kill? Probably best to try to kill this guy. Look at all those stones. So, we're gonna do it like this, because this guy's gonna die anyway. Alright? Pretty much this, the idea, he goes off and all the stones, yeah. Oh yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Now we have another turn. He's gonna revive another turn. Let me activate this once. Okay. So... Alright. Here we go. And the stones connect, and boom! That's what I wanted to show you there. And you go over and over and over. One more time. Ah, don't kill her! Okay. So then you do it all over again. You attack, you attack, you attack, and she's pretty much dead, but we're just gonna leave it like that. Because this player here is one of my guildies, so I'd rather just give her cups instead. So that was pretty cool, huh? So anyhow, those are my impressions on her. Weapons. On defense, if you have her +5, you definitely want to give her Alia Staff, because you will want to have her survive as much as possible. And as you can see, she is kind of squishy. Original stats are pretty squishy, so pretty much Alia Staff is definitely going to help her out, for sure. On the attack, she actually is able to crit. That's very fascinating. So let me see. Probably a crit weapon would be nice, but there's not a lot of crit weapons out there that give high for. Maybe a 25% crit weapon may be nice. I wish there was a weapon like Palmyra's weapon for intelligence. That would be frickin'. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can add a crit weapon. You can actually give her. Well, that's a little suicidal. But this will give her 40% crit, so this is pretty nice. But in general, I think it's just better to give her a mana weapon like Fiona's weapon, make her going off even more. Yeah, that's probably even more. Yeah, that's probably the best option over there. You want her to go off so many times to go get those stones and things like that. Yeah, and shield weapon on defense. That's pretty much. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go around that. So yeah, for sure, very nice. So for recommendations for awakenings, I don't. +1 is good, but I don't recommend you to actually get it. You can +0. She can actually do a lot of stuff, for sure. If you want to really upgrade her, getting her to +3, yeah, that is the way to go. This will change your red team in general. Any one of the two, your main red team or your Volos team, this is going to change her a lot. It's going to be a huge advantage. And if you want to go for broke, literally go for broke. The +5 is what we've been wanting in a red hero, a dispeller, and creates even more stones and man on defense. That's pretty amazing. So this is pretty amazing. This is a very powerful +5. So if you're able to get it, congratulations. Officially, I envy you. Yeah, that it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.